Hi, welcome to Ken's Games Collection and a pickups video for May 2022. Now this is really interesting because I started playing Jet Set Radio on the Xbox One because it's backward compatible from Xbox 360, and I'm like, man, I really want to play Jet Set Radio Future on the Xbox 360, but because the model of the Xbox 360 that I bought came with, I think, like a 2 gig hard drive. It didn't have with the standard a larger hard drive, which was able to play a lot of the original Xbox games. And many years ago, I actually bought a hard drive thinking that it was the original hard drive for the Xbox, official product, but it wasn't. It was a cheap Chinese ripoff, but looks really, really very, very similar. So, I wasn't able to play Jet Set Radio Future. For some reason, years would go by, and I always wanted to play it, but I never did because I guess the prices of the hard drives were pretty expensive. So fast forward to now, and I go into CEX Exchange and find the hard drive, and they told me it was the official hard drive, otherwise I could take it back, for like $12, and that was I think a 320 gig hard drive for the Xbox 360. So I put it in there, crossed my fingers, and hoped that it would start playing the original Jet Set Radio Future. And then lo and behold, it did, and I was like, my God, this is so cool. And all of a sudden, I found myself wanting to get some more Xbox 360 games to finish off a second shelf, and that was it. I'm now working on a third shelf to fill of Xbox 360 games. I just went crazy because prices of Xbox 360 games are really, really cheap. I don't know why they haven't gone up yet. There's a lot of great games on the system, and let's be honest, graphically it was way more powerful than the PlayStation 3, apart from what we saw with Naughty Dog doing with the Uncharted series. Those guys are geniuses. But overall, the Xbox 360, in my opinion, graphically was way better, and you can compare the games together. Whatever was released on both systems, I would prefer to get on Xbox 360. So anyway, I got a ton of stuff to show you guys from the Xbox 360. A lot of it has been, well, majority of it has been picked up from CEX Exchange. 3 games from Super Retro, which I'll start off first. Now, I didn't know this when I went there. I started looking at the games, and when I went to purchase 2 of them, the guy behind the counter said, oh, you can get another one for free, like buy 2 get 1 free, which we see those sort of deals happening at EB Games and stuff like that. So I went back, had a look, and I found something that I guess caught my eye, and it needed to be like a UK or American release. So I was not going to buy something with the Australian classification stickers, although they are on here, but you can take them off. So I picked up Dead Space 3. This is the Japanese version, which I've been told does work. You see the classification label here, the Australian one. It's easy to rip off. I haven't done that yet. Now, I believe that this is probably the least popular game in the series, but it was $10, and it's something that is really hard to find here, especially if I'm looking for UK or American releases. It does have 2 CDs in it. I don't know what it's all about. I haven't really looked at it yet, but yeah, $10. And also another game that I had back on the PlayStation 3 back in the day, I got rid of it because I was always meant to get it on the Xbox 360, and it's Dark Sector. And having a look at this again, I don't know why the hell I really liked it, but I only up to the first stage, which is really odd, but I do remember it being a title that I really did enjoy. So that was $10, UK copy. It's really hard to find that one here in Australia. So this was the free game that I got, and it's called Wazir. I can't pronounce it. I started playing it. It kind of reminds me of these the old spaghetti westerns like Clint Eastwood and stuff like that. It's supposed to be really cool. So Ubisoft, wow, I didn't know that. I think there was another 1 or 2 games in this series, so yeah, I picked that one up. Okay, let's keep going. BioShock. I got BioShock 2 and 3. I've been looking for this one for a long time, It was such a great series. Especially the first one with Rapture and just the whole look and feel of it, kind of reminds me of Fallout New Vegas. I don't know why. It's just this the period it's set in, and maybe the art style, and maybe the characters. I think in Fallout New Vegas you had Mr. Big in this casino, and this one you have something similar, but it's not. But it's really cool. Now, Sonic All-Star Racing featuring Banjo Kazooie. Like I said in a previous video, that I was really into anything with Jet Set Radio, and there's characters in this one, so that's the reason why I got this one. It's just such a cool game, which I finished, by the way. Really great. Now I don't know about this one. Blazing Angels 2 Secret Missions of World War II. I tried playing this. I don't know. I really don't know yet. It hasn't really caught on to me. It's not like the Ace Combat series, and I think there's other series out there that actually may be better, but I'll have to give this a proper go to see what I think. Now, I saw this at CEX Exchange, and I wasn't too sure about it. And when I started looking, I on my phone started looking it up, and I realized that this game has been taken off of the eShops, and there's actually a petition at the moment to try and bring it back. And I think the fact that the reason why it's been taken off the eShops may be because the licensing rights for the cars have maybe expired, and Ubisoft may have not tried to renew them. And it is Driver San Francisco, which has a really interesting storyline to it. You play a detective who is in a car accident, and pretty much you're in a coma, but in your mind this whole scenario is being played out, and you're able to leave your body and go into somebody else's body in another car, which is really interesting. I can see why it's really cool, and I'm actually enjoying that one. I thought maybe because it's one of those games that has just disappeared, and you only can find it physically, that maybe it would gone up, but it hasn't gone up yet. But if you like the Driver series, I know there's a couple of games in the series, definitely check this one out, because I just thought it was a great storyline to it, and I need to keep playing that one. This one really disappointed me, considering I got Dragon Age Inquisition, I think it is on the PlayStation 4. Dragon Age Origins, man, graphically it looks like crap. It really does. It looks like a really bad PlayStation 2 game. I was really surprised just how bad it looks. I don't know if I'm gonna try and persevere with it, but yeah, for a PlayStation, Xbox 360 game, it's not really that great. Now, here's another game I picked up for my daughter, and she's actually enjoying it, which is really hard to find here in Australia. And I did see prices go up on eBay for it, and I think it's slightly going down. And it is Snoopy's Grand Adventure. Love the whole Snoopy's thing when I was a kid back in the day. It was great. I used to like trying to draw Snoopy and all that sort of stuff. It's really a basic platform game aimed at kids. There is a little bit of challenge to it as well, but yeah, it's super cool. It's great for the younger kids to play. Kane Lynch, Dead Man. I do have another Kane Lynch game in the collection somewhere. This was only $1, so that's why I picked it up. Just random stuff like that. Meet the Robinsons. I enjoyed the movie. The game is very different from the movie. I guess it takes place after the movie. Pretty much like The Incredibles. The after, you know, there was a second game with the Underminer or something like that. But this one is actually okay. My daughter is enjoying watching me play this one. She won't play it, but she'll watch me play it. Now, to finish off the Dead Space collection, I got Dead Space. Finally got Dead Space. That was really hard to find, especially, like I said, after the UK classification labels, not the Aussie ones. Definitely a fantastic game. I believe that the remake of this is being delayed until January 2023, so that's not a good thing. We'll see if it does come out. Also, I picked up for $1 Mass Effect 2, and I think $1.50 or maybe $1 as well, Mass Effect 3. These are really popular games, and they're both in pretty damn good condition, and they're still $1 each. Are you serious? It's just like crazy prices like that, but good for me. I don't know why they're so cheap. I really don't, because I heard that they're great games. So I need to find Mass Effect, the first one, which I will. I hope. I know it's been remastered, but it just really, you're not gonna, if you're after trying to fill a third shelf, I'm gonna take those for $1. And finally, to finish it off, a bit of a controversial one because of the second level in it, the No Russian level, or it's pretty much a massacre, is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I've been after this one for such a long time. I wanted one in really good condition, the UK version, so I've got it. Yeah, it's in damn fine condition, and it's the thing with CEX Exchange. It's a bit hit and miss. You have to really have a look to see what sort of condition the discs are in, and if they're in really bad condition, there's another copy there. Just say to them, especially I've been shopping there for such a long time now. I say, you got another set of discs there or something? Can I have a look at those to see if they're in better condition? I don't think they care anyway. But that's it. That's my pickups for May 2022. It's all Xbox 360. Yeah, incredible, because started off with getting a hard drive so I can play Xbox, the original Xbox games on, and next thing you know, I'm buying something like 15 Xbox 360 games, and there's actually a couple more coming in the mail, so that'll be a part of my June pickup. So that's pretty much it. Late at night again, filming these things. I need to go to bed now. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.